So I've been watching a lot of Casey Neistat. I can do better. So I've been watching a lot of Casey Neistat. Oh, right then. Day 2, quarantine, self-isolation, going well. All the cinemas have shut. Everything's shut now. Uni's still open for some reason. People are starting to finally see the seriousness of it all. So I figured this is probably the first time a lot of people have seen the living room space that I'm currently trapped in. Under self-isolation. I'm going to keep doing the booming voice thing because it's just fun. It's just keeping me going that little bit more. So, empty bottle of vodka, crushed can, lint roller. That is a poster of X-Men Apocalypse. I suppose that's very fitting now. A dishevelled pair of shoes down there, and for some reason, a copy of Inception. Need to rewatch Inception. I'm starting to feel quite trapped, like a caged animal almost, and I'm not really sure to what extent that's going to change, considering we're in literally day 2 of self-isolation now. Still no symptoms, by the way, just keeping you informed. But I'm starting to feel like an animal, and I've been thinking, what animal am I most like? Or what animal am I most like in this situation? Well, this is a fun game to play. I spent about an hour on this earlier, trying to narrow it down. I started off and I was like, maybe I'm like a lion, like a caged lion. Then I thought, but a lion is in his natural habitat. And although it may seem like being an introvert is my natural habitat, it's definitely not. And then I thought, if I'm not a lion, then maybe I'm a monkey. And I thought that makes sense, you know, monkeys. We came from monkeys. We basically are monkeys. And then I thought, no, I'm not a monkey. And eventually, after about half an hour of deliberation, I settled on the fact that I was an outdoor cat. Now, to be specific here, I said outdoor cat, because I wanted either got an indoor or an outdoor cat. Well, I'm saying that I did have an indoor cat that became an outdoor cat. But yeah, I mean, it's been a bit. I watched Contagion last night. Yeah, it was alright. I mean, I can't say it was revolutionary. It was still just Matt Damon and a few other people getting a bit sick. I'm gonna have to go really low for this one, aren't I? Oh, fucking back on the floor. My leg. Oh. So it's just about trying to keep yourself occupied, busy, seeing what's what. Oh, that's good. That's good. In brighter news, one of my kitchen lights broke, meaning I'm now left with 1 kitchen light instead of 4. Meaning we're slowly plunging into what I'm going to start to refer as the dark age of self-isolation. Gives me another excuse to use the booming voice effect. So yeah, eventually it's going to be really difficult to cook. I'm only going to be able to cook in the daylight. I think I might be using it a bit now. So I was watching a lot of Casey Neistat vlogs, and I was trying to think what made those vlogs interesting, and I pinned it down to three specific things. One, his life was very, very interesting. He lives a pretty fascinating life. He's flying cars, or he's reviewing tech, or he's doing something that's, you know, interesting. Two, camera shots, and I thought, you know, we can do that. We can do camera shots. We haven't got anything that interesting. I mean, I'm locked in a room. Camera shots. And then number three was that he was in New York. I could be in New York. No one really knows though if I'm in a flat in a student area, or if I'm in a flat in the Empire State Building. I suppose it doesn't look like we're in the Empire State Building. And if this was the Empire State Building, I'd be very, very underwhelmed. And also quite confused as to why there's a poster of X-Men Apocalypse that's falling off on the door. So I'd like you to pretend, for the next couple of vlogs, at least, that I'm high above the sky in a New York high-rise apartment. And I'm panicking about the rate of the dollar. And I'm worried about getting home because all the flights are being cancelled, and you know, how am I going to get home? But then don't I live there? Isn't that home? I need to really get this story straight before I get people involved on it. But I suppose this will be one of those days. One of those days to look back on. So I'll see you tomorrow. That is me signing out from New York. I'm gonna have to keep this one up, aren't I now?